Well, good day, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino Beer Review. Today we're going to get all on board the fucking Flying Scotsman from the Junction Craft Brewery. That's what we're doing. We're going to get on to the Flying fucking Scotsman. It's the Flying Scotsman Scotch Ale from the Junction. Craft brewed in the Junction. Keep refrigerated. Return to the brewery for refill or deposit. Ooh, 25 cents. 25 cents. What do we have here? 4.2% alcohol, 25 IBU. So, right there. Most Scotch ales I've had have been higher than 4.2% alcohol, though I do know that there are different levels of Scotch ales. But, the majority of what I'm used to is higher than that. But that doesn't matter, right? 4.2 is a great... You know what I like about these guys? A lot of their beers are in that ABV range. One of the things we talk about is how there is too many breweries... Well, that there's not enough breweries making things that you could just drink all night. And things that you could just drink all night that have flavor. And these guys do it. A lot of their beers have flavor, and a lot of their beers are very low ABV. I haven't personally drank one that's over 6.5, I think. So that's great for me, for what I want. I mean, I want a 10% alcohol beer. There's hundreds of them I can get. Okay, it has that Scotch ale look. Oh, I'm so happy with that. I kind of wish I had a Super Thistle glass right now, just to do a little dance. Really, I want a Super Thistle. Somebody make a Super Thistle and give me one. You can sell me one. I don't care. Just get me a Super Thistle. Wow. As I poured it, it looked very brownish, but that is ruby red in this light. That is a beautiful beer. Head, little off-white, looks great. Nice creamy head. Visual appeal on that is amazing. But also lowest carbonation of the 3 beers I've had by them tonight. The other 2 have all filled the oversized goblet right to the top with head. So very good looking little beer here. Oh, yeah. That is nice, beautiful, toasty, roasty molasses coming out of there. Molasses, a toastiness, a roastiness. Light little coffee scent. Not getting some of the smells that I like, that I attribute with the style. I'm not getting butterscotch or anything like that, but at the same time, everything else I'm getting in it is attributed to the style to me. So, oh wait, a little touch of vanilla in there too. So vanilla, roasty, toasty malts, molasses, a little bit of coffee. Just a beautiful smelling beer. So visual appeal is an A+. If you haven't noticed, I love either black or ruby red beers. The ruby red just turns me on, really. It does. Smell, an A+ as well. Let's try the beer. Cheers, boys and squirrels. Very minimal carbonation. Very minimal carbonation. It's almost micro bubbles. I actually would have expected more with the amount of head that I had, that the head retained a little bit. I actually would expect more. It's velvety smooth because of that. In the immortal words of my friend Paul from PA Brew News, it is a little thin, especially for the style. Is that a problem? No. Would I expect it to be much thicker? Not really at 4.2% alcohol. Just stating that it is a little thin, mostly because I like to say that as many times as I can. Whenever I get the chance to quote Paul, I like to quote Paul. All right. Very, very nice slight caramel taste. Very, very nice roastiness all up at the forefront. Middle of the beer, you start getting to that toasty, burnt flavor. So that toasty burnt flavor starts coming in at the end. You get a slight touch of sweetness with that, almost vanilla-like, and then the back of your palate is like you just drank a medium grind black coffee, just giving you that black coffee flavor right at the back of your tongue. Nice little touch of caramel just spikes every once in a while too in there. It's a beautiful little beer. Not as sweet as I'm used to for a Scotch ale, but Greg, actually, the man that picked this up for me, said it best. He said it was like to him it was like a stout light, and I can actually see that. This is very stout-esque, which is probably why I love it so much. Excuse me. It is a very, very nice beer. Comes out with some very, very nice little highlights. And at 4.2% alcohol, I could drink this all night long. And that's the greatest thing about it. Because this thing is 4.2% alcohol and it's filled with flavor. Caramel, molasses, a touch of vanilla, roastiness, toastiness, that black coffee taste. Who would have expected to get all of that in a 4.2% alcohol beer? I don't know how these guys do this. Well, because light beers are actually hard to do because they don't hide faults. And they don't have any faults in their beer. Their beer is just really nice and really good. Hard for me to get, but really nice, really good beer. I'm really impressed with this brewery. Thank you very much, Greg. Out of 10 on this one, I what was my the other two I did? I gave a 7 and a 6.5. This one is easily an 8.25 for me. I really enjoy it. I could drink this stuff all night long. Cheers, boys and squirrels. Goodbye.